What's up? Welcome back from our Honkai Impact 3rd. Okay, first off, I already got the book. There it is in the event. I already filled it in. I thought I wasn't going to catch up onto it because it was already at how many? Oh, from this morning it was on 3,000 and now it's on 1,400. Oh my god, good thing I made it. And the day I'm recording this it's Bronya's birthday. Happy birthday, Bronya. I already uploaded a video of the CG that you gave to us. Well, with that said, guys, let's just start. There is one day that I miss in the daily practice because I was too busy with OGT and my work at DA, so I was kind of busy up to it. Well, so is that Kira? It is, and that's Cecilia. Okay, so first off, so I won't be a weak ass character, so let me do this first, then we'll jump right to the story. Wait, this is literally a dump. Lab chamber comprised by external force. Violation detected. Calling safety and security sector. Calling safety and security sector. Hey hey, looks like Miss Teresa is in big trouble. I hear footsteps. Be careful. Someone's coming. Hurry, let's hide after this turn. If they are from the security sector, we'll fight. If it's Teresa, then... Wah! Right then, we felt someone knock into us when we turned the corner. Perhaps the person was in too much of a rush. When we came around and opened our eyes again, it is... Everyone sat on the ground, looking at each other. Wait, don't arrest me. I'm a certified patrol policewoman from the village. I have certification to prove that. I have a compelling reason to enter the experiment pod. The girl hurriedly raised her certification. Twilight Paladin Teresa? Heh, looks like we unexpectedly found the right person. Huh? Wait, you guys are not from the security sector? Of course not. And the people chasing after you are there. What? Teresa and those 4 accomplices of compliances of hers, you've been surrounded. The lab shall arrest you for trespassing. Give up on futile resistance and cooperate with the safety and security sector's investigation. Hey, we're not accomplices. Trespassers, put down your weapons, or else we will use violence. Tish. Do you think you can scare anyone? I'll show you what I'm capable of. Delta was about to raise her huge blade, but Teresa stopped her quickly. What are you doing? It's very dangerous to jump in front of a weapon like that. Let's talk it out. We don't have to make a big fuss out of this. As long as we can leave this place safely. Live safely. Does anyone know how we can get out of it without a fight? Delta tilted her head and looked at all of us who were standing behind her. Looking troubled, she stopped her eyes on Siren. You, why are you always staring at me? How's your magic recovery going? Well, just so-so. Got any magic to let us escape without a fight? You see, Teresa doesn't like to resolve things my way. No, I haven't practiced it. Oh my, what do we do? You hear her? As Miss Teresa's accomplices, we are going to be arrested now. Wow, how scary! I don't want to go to prison. I heard that Sirin has been working hard on her magic recently. I'm sure she has other way. Fine, why is so everyone harassing me? I got it. But if I fail, you guys are not allowed to laugh. Celine bit her lip, closed her eyes, and placed both hands in front of herself, as if trying to focus. Soon, of a blurry ball of light sat in her hands. It glowed in deep radiantly, and it had the shape of a star. Oh. From the floor, a few bricks lifted on the walls. The secure metal panels curved slightly at the edges. There's hope. Her magic has recovered. Oh, so this is the power of a magic girl. A light and crisp sound rang. That was all the changes that the magic could make. You see, trespassers have not dropped their weapon and have damaged the resources in the sacred lab. The safety and security sector will now employ violent measures. Countdown begin. Looks like we only have one option left. Sorry, Teresa. We can only burst you out together with us. Wait! We're absolutely gonna spend our lives in prison if we do this. Don't worry. We'll rid you of all accusations. There won't be a problem. Really? There's no time for hesitation. Lead the way, Miss Teresa. Oh, alright. Okay, time for battle. That's the Security Bureau. I thought those were gonna be robots. Never mind, it is. This is okay. Come on to me, huh? Go! Wow, this enemy has a lot of damage. Health. Just watch. Okay, we can go now. Bubble universe is like the multiverse. 10 minutes or longer, we finally left the lab. The fight had ended. Now we were all resting in an obscure alley. Aren't you all going home? You've caused such a huge trouble. Don't linger outside anymore. Relax, we're not kids. And aren't you our accomplice? Hey, I don't care if you believe this or not, but I must emphasize that I infiltrated the lab for the safety of the town. Is there anything suspicious about that lab? Of course, just yesterday, that lab sample collection department caught a few Honkai bees for animal testing. Running experiments with Honkai bees sounds like a very normal thing to do. It's not normal at all. Those are Honkai bees. The town hasn't seen those dangerous things for years. If those Honkai bees were to escape from the lab and hurt the residents, that'd be terrible. Since the lab managed to capture them, that doesn't mean that the lab's security is flawless. Look, I managed to infiltrate and even got out safely. Wow! Didn't even thank us. Is that something you should be proud of? If there's an oversight in the security, Miss Teresa, how did they discover you then? Once confident, the smile on Teresa's face stiffed. When I was looking into the cultivation pond, I accidentally fell headfirst into it. Well, that seems like the research center does have some oversights. But are you alright? Hehe, of course. But I made a huge hole in the cultivation pond and even scared a Honkai beast unconscious. Teresa played with her braid in embarrassment as she spoke. I could see 2 injuries on her neck. They didn't look like abrasions or cuts. Those injuries on your neck, are those alright? Oh, I didn't sustain this just now. Maybe I hurt myself in one of my previous missions. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt anymore. Teresa seemingly misread my suspicions as concern, and rolled up her sleeves to show us every injury she had on her arms. Look, it's common to get hurt during missions. Sometimes I forgot to rub ointment on them, so they'll naturally recover slower. So it was also your mission to ascertain if the Honkai beasts were in the lab? About that. Teresa shrugged her shoulders awkwardly. It is my solemn responsibility to keep the town safe. Of course, it's a mission. This does sound like something Teresa would say. Hey, don't try to find excuses for trespassing. As expected of Teresa, you're getting better at creating problems for yourself. Fine, I was wrong. But after someone had told me the news about the lab 2 days ago, I couldn't help but think of the Honkai beast might escape. I could oh my god, I can't read. I could even hear the residents crying for help. You said that someone else told you about this info. May I ask who that person is? Teresa tilted her head as if trying to remember something trivial from a decade ago. Or how the person looked like? I can't remember it clearly. I only recall that it was a girl who told me. At least, the voice sounded like a girl's. That's all? Teresa nodded. That's alright. Other than her gender, did that person have any other special traits? Gosh, why is you fussing over these details? The Honkai beasts are kept safely. I've checked. Does all this matter? I have a more important mission to do now. What mission? Don't rush me. What was I gonna say? Rita and I look at each other. Miss Teresa, I sincerely apologize for causing you trouble. Oh, I don't know if this is related to the first Teresa that is on the other Bubble universe, the one that was injured from running from Honkai Beast. I remember they said that they're being forgetful or something. Teresa was being forgetful in times, and now it is related to this. Don't say that. If it weren't for all of you, I wouldn't have escaped so smoothly. You don't dislike us. In fact, you think that we cooperated very well, right? Of course, we face a life and death situation together. From now on, all of you are my pals. In that case, do you mind if we accompany you for a little while more? And help you remember and complete that very important mission? And who knows, we might even be of help to you. Rita quietly glanced at the other two. Oh wait. I didn't click that. You guys can make the call. I have no opinions. Although, I don't have any opinions either. That'd be great. How about we patrol the city first? We can help the residents while I try to recall about it. Regardless what the mission may be, it is my duty to protect everyone's peace and safety. I wonder if Twilight Paladin is Am I right, Plan? No. I forgot. Alright, there we go. I wonder if Luna Kindred... No. We know that Luna Kindred is collecting Teresas. Then why hasn't she attempted to get Teresa on the other bubble universe? No. On our main story. Because all she's getting are other Teresas from other bubble universes. Kasumi opening. Ah, young lady, looking for something? Yes, look at these materials. You'll get a free receipt if you buy 3. Even beginners can concoct a useful potion. Oh, so you're not a local? Then how about the products here? They are very special gifts too. A bag of aurora-colored lollipops? You have a good eye. These are special imports. You can only find them here at my shop. I'll give you 2 more if you come here again. Remember to stop by. You wanna know about a place? Of course. As a way. There's no place that I don't know in this city. What? You mean that? That's not a place that you can go. It's best not to be curious about it. There's so many nice places to go to in this city. Youngsters these days are so brave. A young lady asked me about this a few days ago, and another came along today. Ha! When they had just arrived in this bubble universe, everyone remained silent about their past. Kasumi spent a lot of effort collecting information. Right now, the situation seems just as pessimistic. Currently, we can only hope to find the source of this scattered information as a breakthrough to obtain new clues. But after so much time, the Magic Security Bureau probably realized the anomaly in the castle. I'm afraid things in the Crescent Moon District will change drastically. Even if we cannot hold too much expectations, we should still check it out. Even more desolate than I imagined. Huh? That's... an aurora-colored candy wrap dropped onto the floor. A candy wrapper? The color of the candy wrapper was very unique. She couldn't help but take a closer look. Isn't this the candy that Oditi stall owner sells? Does she come by? Or... Back then, Kasumi has just arrived here, and this bubble universe that operated with magic as its standard was completely foreign to her. So, the methods she used to investigate were no longer effective. She could only drift aimlessly along the streets. I thought that I could get some information from the stall owner if I bought something, but in the end, what should I do with so many candies? Kasumi found a quiet corner and sat down, staring at all the candies she had in her hands helplessly. Looks like I'll have to eat them all. She unwrapped a candy and placed it in her mouth. No new clues, no new missions. Kasumi, who did not care much for her own food taste, watched her surroundings serenely while fiddling with the candy wrapper. A candy wrapper that glows. It's double layered, and there's a thin circuit in the middle. Oh, that's where its glow comes from. The unique paper made a rustling sound as it was moved between her fingers. These sort of candy wrappers attract attention and makes a sound when rub against clothes. I shouldn't keep them on me. I'll finish them before... Foreigner, what do you want to know? A young man stood in front of her. You've been loitering around the market for a good part of the day. You couldn't buy something that you like, or maybe some valuable information that you wanted? Sounds like I can get the answer I want from you, right? Of course, even if the Magic Bureau tries to censor it, I can help you get it. Magic Security Bureau? Shh! Let me tell you a secret. I have the Magic Security Bureau's permit here. What can this do? Browse the confidential information that you want, of course. I see. That piqued Kasumi's interest, and the young man's expression suddenly turned serious. But getting this permit wasn't easy. I can't give it to you for nothing. I understand. But instead of searching for specific information, I'd rather investigate outside the Crescent Moon district. Huh? If I could go past those ruins and get closer to that foggy place. Sorry. Please excuse me. The young man turned and ran into an alley. Wait! Don't chase after me. I can't take you to that kind of place. Please wait. No, I won't do it no matter how much you give me. I just wanted to steal a quick buck. Why did I have to meet someone jaded like you? I haven't lived enough. Go look for someone else. Stop clinging onto me. Stop running. Watch out ahead. Ah! Watch out. Should be Honkai bees. Help me. You can even see big guys like this in such a town. My god. Oh, I miss playing as Kasumi. This is the first character I got. And she carried me a lot. Oh, let me get that first. I forgot that I have to press that again. Bang bang! Who is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kalin from other universe, Bubble Universe. Oh my god. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. The monsters here can only be defeated using a special method. Practice a few times more and you'll definitely do better than me. That man just now. That scammer? He fled the moment he could lose you. So he really was a scammer. Haha, you're way too honest. He admitted to it and you didn't even realize. But I didn't lose anything. If you don't mind, please take this as a token of my gratitude. Oh my god. No! Where is Kalin in the other in our real world? Where is Kalin? Otto, your death was in vain. I mean, we can wait for other updates so we can see Kalin again. But if you imagine, the updates that we're having are, we don't have much Kalin, especially Himiko. Kalin, Himiko, Sakura. Kalin, Himiko, Sakura, and the twin sisters. We don't have them much. Oh my god. A lollipop? I'm sorry. These are all I have on me. And consuming a moderate amount of sugar helps to recover your stamina after a battle. Haha. Alright. I appreciate your sentiments. I'll help myself then. The girl took an aurora-colored candy and unwrapped it. Tasty. Speaking of which, it's my first time meeting someone who can scare a scammer away. Tell me, what did you say that frightened him so much? I suggest investigating outside the city. But he's not the only one who was scared. It seems like everyone in this city is afraid of what is outside. Indeed, I think it's because of a tragic battle? Battle? I heard about it from a licensed magic girl. It seems like she needed something and kept asking about information regarding the outside of this city. Then, why do you want to get out of the city? As you can see, I'm a treasure hunter. I heard that in the past, the malicious Dark Lord in that castle had an exquisite gem. So, I rushed over. Gem? As a treasure hunter, you must have seen lots of gems in your life. Of course, this one is very special. I heard that it's the only complete gem in the whole city. Other gems have long been shattered into little shards. How curious. Why didn't it shatter? That. You have to believe me. I did a lot to get this piece of information. Where did you hear about this? The normal way won't work. You can see it too. Even though the Dark Lord is gone, the people here are still afraid of him. Not only did they move far from the Dark Lord's courtyard, they also pretend that the battle never happened. That. While I was troubled over this, I met that strange person. The licensed magic girl you talked about just now? Yep, she's qualified and still isn't interested in joining the Magic Security Bureau. Not that this has nothing to do with treasure hunters, but after stealing a glance at her ingredients, I realized there was a problem. Around here, no magic girl would just wander around outside Crescent Moon District unprepared, let alone to get her hands on such an incredible gem. On second thought, living is more important. Huh? What's with that look? You don't wanna risk it anymore, do you? That's not it. At first, I was just curious about what was beyond the city, but then I heard the strangest story. Luckily for me, you've eliminated all doubt. It seems like I'm only fit to be a quiet out-of-towner. Quiet, okay. A bold-faced lad. Chilla. Sure. Oh, by the way, since I'm helping you, don't report me to the bureau, alright? You wouldn't believe how much money they have on my head. Huh? I've discovered the secret everyone's been keeping under wraps and I'm going after the Dark Lord's treasure. I'm public enemy number 1 here. Haha, just kidding of course. If that's the case, it's not just the Dark Lords that's in my way, but the Bureau as well. Don't worry, I'm just a traveler. I'm really not looking for any trouble. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness. I said your, but it's supposed to be your, stranger. Okay, kindness? Sorry. Was that the wrong thing to say? But that kindness was built upon self-conceit. Such kindness changes nothing. Such curt talks stirred up long-lost memories for Kasumi. The thick of night was as dark as her emotions. At least, kindness will get us closer to our goal. It isn't just for nothing. I'm gonna go. Why don't you tell me your name? You didn't just help me. You gave me so much information too. There has to be some way I can repay you. Maybe I could teach you some fighting tactics the next time we meet. She simply returned a smile. You're the traveler, I'm the hunter. We walk different paths. There's no need to get too chummy. She placed a lollipop in her mouth and gave a smirk. Consider it a gift, as a thank you. The flashback had ended, and Kasumi had a sudden realization. It has come to this, from now going back to the beginning. What if this trap had been set since I first came to this bubble universe? If that was true, then I had a notion following that night and started gathering information. And then everything made sense. The streets were crowded at nighttime. Everything looked normal. This is ridiculous. We've been wandering around this city forever and still haven't found anything strange. I think Teresa's the only weird thing around here. Sure. Miss Teresa seems in good spirits. The day was almost finished, but Teresa still had enough energy to make sure she asked every passerby about any strange occurrences that had been happening lately. Hey, wait! Huh? Teresa? We're the kids on that street next to ours. It's dangerous to be out here this late. I'll walk you back. Yeah, Shh! Did you forget what Mom told us? Oh, right. The girl winked and took a bite from her cake. Huh? How about that? You guys really like cake, huh? I'll buy you 2 more if you tell me what your mother said. Forget it. We're already full. The children held hands as they eyed Teresa warily, wanting to get away. Wait, why though? Heh, you want them to think you're some kind of weirdo? Are you in trouble? It's okay. You can tell me. I'll help you. Just yesterday at St. Freya Grand Hall, I promised everyone that I'll keep the peace around here. Yesterday? But the Grand Hall was closed yesterday. You couldn't have given a speech. Huh? But I remember. It looks like Teresa's memory have been muddled up too. Mom said Teresa's memory isn't so good and that she should rest up. She said not to bother you. Teresa looked a bit subdued, but she made an effort to give them a smile. Your mom is right, but it's dangerous at night and there might be Honkai beasts out. There aren't any Honkai beasts here. Our town is very safe. The book said if Honkai beasts do come, the bell in the tower will ring. That stuff is so old, Tommy. Now the Research Institute can give an early warning, which is way more accurate than any clock tower. We'll be going home now. Bye, Teresa. Teresa waved goodbye absent-mindedly. Are you alright, Teresa? I'm fine. How does Luna Kindred affect all the Teresa from other universe from forgetting something? Even if it's not Luna Kindred, at least explain how. Why are they being forgetful? Did something they say jog your memory? Yes. I get why people don't take my warning seriously now. Because every time I urge everyone to leave the city these past few days, nothing dangerous ever happened. I'm the only one that knows the towns are dangerous. What makes you say that? These past few days I've had a dream. This town is too close to a forest with Honkai beast activity. If it disappears, the beast will sense a disturbance and then, by that time, the town won't have any other way to warn everyone, and no one will care if the clock tower is missing parts. These were the piece of a discarded device that had already lost its purpose. Some endings are destined. All we've been done is move that date a little sooner. A lot. Could this be just a dream? It really seems like you need more rest. But what the two people in the dream talk about is identically to what's happening in this town. Huh? Maybe you're just worried about the town. You dream the stuff you think about most. I don't know. The dream seems so real. I want to make sure. It's just a dream. Is it really worth all this fuss? Wouldn't it be better if you just went to sleep? It isn't worth it, but I can't just go to sleep. Knowing danger could be around the one corner and didn't check, how could I live with myself? That building over there, that's the clock tower you were talking about, right? Right. Siren looked toward the clock tower. There was not trace of light. What? The Stubbies should remove the T from the tower in the night. It appeared as an inky shadow watching over the town. In that case, we'll go with. Huh? Are you sure you want to help me? You can be a bit harsh at times, but I knew you were a kind soul deep down inside. What do you mean kind? Just want to be there to see the look of disappointment on her face. Oh, knock off that tough act. Sirin, it's getting kinda old. Who said you could talk about me like that? Well, as far as those guards are concerned, we're accomplices. Hey, I sure am glad I met you guys. Let's go, everyone with me. Clock tower. Oh wow, there's traps. I'm not reading that. So this is the clock tower. It's even prettier in person. Right. Stay focused. Here, take my hand. Yes. Shoot. It's that dream again. I feel dizzy. Wee. Wow, there's so many floors, and the architecture is so complex. Right, a metal clock tower usually has this sort of elaborated mechanisms. You sure do know a lot. Tell me some more. That dream is so real. Ay, wow. It's over there. Why are you standing around? This is what you're supposed to do, right? Wait. You shouldn't eavesdrop. I've got you now. What's with you? I'm fine. I'm alright. I just suddenly realized. It wasn't a dream. Everything I was talking about really happened. What are you trying to say? Someone stole the clock's core shaft. Wait here, I'll go look. This was something that should be left to a professional. So I scanned the complex mechanism and then sent them over to Bronny on Hyperion. Bronny, what's the story here? Well, the core shaft is missing. I looked over to Teresa and felt a sinking feeling. How much had she really remembered? Bronny, can you scan the structure of this device with your drone and design a replacement shaft? I believe if the clock chimes again, Teresa might remember everything she experienced that night. Do you think I'm an all-rounded robot, Using a holo projected drone and creating a real shaft aren't comparable in terms of difficulty. And it's kind of weird in how it's put together. Doesn't seem to be following universal principle of operation. It's strange to see something made of metal running on magic. Looks like you're the one that's lagging behind, Bronny. Oh, sheesh. Huh? Even if you're in another bubble universe, you've still been exposed to the Ether Anchor. It makes sense that it's related. So you think that the shaft is... I don't think. I pretty much know. Should be obvious from now it works against all reason. Oh. Looks like someone took it. How does that help us now? What are we going to do with her? Siren's contribution deflated the conversation and everyone looked over to see a stone-faced Teresa. I might still be out of it, but I remember there were 2 other people next to me in the clock tower that night. You gotta keep your spirits on up on patrol. Hey, that looks like 2 people over by the clock tower. Shoot, they broke the lock and got into the tower. I gotta go after these guys. Hey, they can't just come in here, let alone walk around and stuff. Wait, where's the other one? Huh? Ah. Da. See? I said I wouldn't hold you back. But you... Right. Is there something you have to do? Looks like it's over there. Da. Are you alright? You look awful. I don't know if that's appropriate. This town is too close to a forest with Honkai beast activity. If it disappears, the beast will sense a disturbance, and then by that time, the town won't have any other way to warn everyone, and no one will care if the clock tower is missing parts. These were the pieces of a discarded device that had already lost its purpose. Some endings are destined. All we've done is move that date a little sooner. Huh? Da. Hey, wait for me. Hi, how's it going? In 2 days, the lab should be getting in some Honkai bees for sampling. Aren't they dangerous? Are you sure it's safe? It takes a lot of energy to keep everyone safe, so you should go get some rest, okay? Twilight Paladin Teresa. I want to know who's that too. Come on, don't leave us hanging. Things have been tough lately. I just had this feeling something terrible is going to happen to this town, but because of what I've done over the past few days, no one seems to believe me. True, plus we can't be so sure that after the main shaft is taken, any Honkai beast nearby will go berserk. Right, if nothing happens, then you'll see a new addition to the fairy tale section of the book story called The Honkai Beast is Coming. At a dot. Teresa silently put Sirin at a loss for words. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. It's a harmless joke compared to everyone doubting me and the future of this town. I don't mind. Teresa crossed her arms in an uneasy stance. It was clear something was on her mind. So, are you afraid? Yes. To keep stringing people along or sit idle by, how am I supposed to choose? The expression on Sirin's face became grave. She must have recalled what had happened to Terry. So she was scared too. I'm afraid I'll lose the hope of finding Senpai. I'm afraid I'll forget all about it, and that I'll be alone. I had been even done something so cruel. Hey, I'm the one that should be worried. What's got you looking all pale? Teresa's concern and inquisitive look got under Sirin's skin. She puffed out her cheeks differently. Hey, I'm a bit cold. Don't worry about me. What should I do? I'll get you traveled. You've got a clear mind and there's no room for hesitation. What are you talking about? I'm really stuck here. Don't be stupid. Don't even know what it is you're thinking about. Aren't you the one that's supposed to be looking for anything out of the ordinary in town and alerting everyone if there is anything? You fought this battle every step of the way by yourself. It's strange you give up at the last step. That. Well, maybe you're right. I've already made up my mind. Dummy. Since it's my responsibility to keep this town safe, how can I just back down when I get scared? Think about it. If worst comes to worst, what are you going to do? Sirin was flustered as she noticed Teresa's expression had become grave. I'm not trying to make things difficult. I just want to know. I want to know what Tereri was thinking at that time. What's the problem? As long as I'm still Teresa, my mind is made up. There's no challenge I can't overcome. Every Teresa is the same even in another universe. Aww. Of course, I should have known. They really are dumb. I'm going to set out then. I have to let everyone know. Wait, I'll help. With us there, you don't have to be alone. Really? Thank you. Your friends are right. You really are a good person. Oof. Can't breathe. Teresa gave Sirin a tight hug. Though her face turned red, she didn't break free. Oh, how sweet. I got it all right here. You'd give the recording a name. How about The Tales of Little Sirin? Hey, Bronny. Tucked away in a corner, Bronny was sticking her tongue out playfully. Now that we've made up our minds, let's put together a plan. I need to head over into town. Teresa. Wait. I need to head over into town. Teresa, I'll need you to give me a description. Description on what? Can everyone remember their missions? Who made her our general? You look pretty enthusiastic. Why don't you sum things up then? Literally put it. I'll go first. Rita, Delta, and I were tasked with laying traps where the town meets the forest to ward off Honkai bees, which are afraid of flares. Then, we'll give the signal and try to get the herd's attention and lead them deeper into the forest. That way, they won't go berserk and break into town. And I'll drive out the beasts that do make into town. Right, the main goal is to reinstall the mechanism you prepared. Delta, you own the recited mission. I'll check on myself in a bit. It's my turn. I'll go door to door letting everyone know to stock up on water and food and get their weapons ready for any Honkai beast. And then I'll join back with everyone. It seems Teresa's made up her mind. So now, Sirin, are you okay? I'm good. I'll use all my protective magic once I get the signal. Sirin worriedly tightened her grip around the edge of her clothing. It's too much. There are other options. It's alright. It's my job. I can handle it. And after you finish your part, remember to stand at the points in front of the forest entrance. Let me check the map. This part isn't finished yet. Let's get to it then. Wait. Wow. possible drones to do it. It's better for herself to operate. Oh, these are traps, I forgot. Alright, one more check and we're all good. I'm heading to the next area and leaving it to you here. The traps are set. Next is... Hey, you learned faster than I expected. You've gotten everything down pat. Following the voice, I could see that Delta had already finished her task and was sitting in the tree next to me, watching me closely. When did you get here? A little while ago. That's something else. I didn't hear you at all. You're totally unprepared for me? I'm your enemy. Delta landed on the ground lightly. I got it. But for the time being, we're working together, so I've got nothing to worry about. Huh? You're a weird one. Makes sense. When faced with something someone doesn't understand, they'll often describe it as being weird. Speak now if you have any doubts. There's still some time before everything begins. What you want to do seems difficult or even impossible, and most of the time, bad for you. But you do it wishfully, and truly believe you can make it happen. Is that a compliment? I truly don't understand. ... Delta turned away awkwardly. Maybe you think we're weird, or to put it more poetically, romantics. But what about you? It isn't a good idea for you to stick with us through this, right? I think differently than you. Probably because I was originally a warrior. Delta seemed caught in a distant memory. It's clear. You were certainly an excellent fighter. Oh, are you trying to kill me with kindness? Forget it. I'm not interested in giving in to my enemy. I mean it. You know how to fight and make clear judgments in uncertain situations. It's clear to everyone. So that's what you considered excellence. And frankly, excellent fighters don't just fight hard. They have to know when to throw in the towel. I thought I had gotten used to giving up, but every time I had to, I just couldn't. Perhaps I'm not a good fighter at all. ... Do you feel guilty about it? Or even sorry? I don't do those sorts of feelings. Don't be so hard on yourself. Your past experiences have made you who you are today. This is who you are. You don't need to compare yourself to others. Just be yourself. Damn, Captain! Hold on. Screenshot. Okay, there we go. Wouldn't that be selfish? Not at all. You asked me just now why we always try to do the impossible. Maybe it's because I've really done what you claim to be impossible. It might sound strange, but at the time, even after having failed, I never wondered if it was possible or what others would choose to do. The only thing I could think of was... But I can't stop here. ... It's easy to change your mind, but hard to stay true to yourself. I prefer to be an idealist and work toward an ending where everyone wins. Hold on. This is getting interesting. We're getting lectured. Hold on. There I go, rambling on onto myself. It's alright. Don't worry. Even if the way we think might be different, you don't have to be so strict with yourself. I won't be. Besides, we're fighting side by side for now. We can talk about being enemies later. You won't need to worry about us having any reservations toward you. I told you I won't. Who said you could act all mature? That's right. Look at this trap. It's just out in the open. You're right. Go and fix it before Bronny sees. Right away. ... Just as persistent as someone I know. When did I come up with such a ridiculous idea? You two are clearly exact opposites. Well, we have a CG. A while later, did Teresa not contact you? Correct, and she hasn't responded to us either. I can see her location here. She's been in town the whole time. Before I join up, I'll check around town. The longer we take, the less favorable the situation will become. Rita hung up the call. I hope Teresa's doing alright. Don't have to worry, she'll definitely get it done. Oh, you trust her that much? Mind your own business. She's so stubborn. Imagine when she nags to get someone to do something. Won't be able to withstand that. Oh? Enough. I'm going to practice a bit more. Don't disturb me. Captain, everyone, help me. Another one drop. Under the night sky, Teresa carried an armful of mechanical parts as she carefully walked towards us. What are these? The residents gave them to me. Although they still don't believe in Honkai beasts, they were willing to trust me. Be careful. I heard that some of those are fragile. Take a look. Can you use any of them? Let me see. My worries were partially relieved after I saw Teresa immerse herself in her task to lay down traps. I'll send a message to Rita now. Not bad. She really did it. Although it must have taken a lot of effort for her to persuade everyone. Perhaps the residents don't believe in Teresa's memories, but they definitely trust her determination to protect the city. At least they're not like booing her. I like how they still support her. A few more moments later. 97, 98. We have the right number of traps here. My mission is also complete. Great, we're all done. Looks like let's look for Sirin at our meeting spot. I wonder how her protective magic practice is coming along. When we almost arrived at the meeting place, we could see a glowing ball of light from a distance. The ball of light slowly grew in size and took on the shape of a star, but it popped and vanished like a bubble after a few seconds. Miss Sirin is working very hard. Looks like Sirin isn't making good progress. Soon, another ball of light appeared. This time, we were closer to Sirin, and we could see how it lit up against Sirin's determined expression. Just hold on a bit longer. Pop! When did you guys arrive? I'll be done soon. I almost succeeded once. Shall we wait a bit longer? Oh wait, Bronny is with us. Yeah, we've already finished laying the traps after all. Then I'll... Sirin, don't push yourself. I'm not. I can do it. As long as you give me enough. No, Sirin. What I meant was, even if you can't do it, you can probably handle the Honkai beast with our current strength. Really? Why would we lie to you? And I'm the one who decided our strategy this time. As a general, of course I'd know to leave room for error. What a waste of resources. Don't talk as if you know everything. Don't underestimate me. Miss Sirin? I said that I can do it. so I will do it. Sirin picked up a thick magic book and walked to a tree nearby. The shining magic star glowed and extinguished repeatedly. The drone has detected that Honkai beast will enter a dangerously close distance in the next 10 seconds. Everyone get ready. Bronny's fingers dance on the hollow projection of a keyboard. Alright, everyone, prepare yourself. Here comes the signal flare. Hunter, it's time to shine. Yay, fireworks! God damn it! I hate these crabs. Okay, hold on. I was just getting this. What happened? More Honkai beasts. Things aren't going according to plan. Rosemary, how are things on your end? ... Can't reach her? What about Teresa? Teresa said that another herd of Honkai beasts has invaded the town. It's a little hard for her to fight the beasts and reassure the residents alone. But with Delta there, they should be able to hold on for a while. At a glance, the intricately laid traps have already been damaged and largely distorted by the Honkai beasts. What's done is done. Let's repair the traps now. As we were focusing on the repairs, a scouting hunter prompted a warning. It's about to get lively. A small group of Honkai beasts is approaching. The speed is... If our Bronny could finish, we could hear the roars of the Honkai beasts. Bronny, go look for Siren and bring her to Teresa and the others. Hey, what kind of person do you take me for? You expect to abandon you? Bronny raised her gun and her hunters also took their positions. This isn't part of the mission, right? Of course, I'll add this to your tab. She whistled cheerily as she prepared for battle. At that moment, a white light abruptly blocked my vision. Normally, I would definitely hate how bright it was, so bright that it hurt. But right now, this is protective magic. It came just in time. As bright as dawn. Well, I have a limit. I can't keep this protective magic up for too long. Looks like we need to help the residents with preparation to ward off the Honkai beast before it runs out. Although only 60% of the crop have been fixed, I think that's enough. Don't worry, I've already informed the research center. They are evacuating the residents. Sirin, you did amazing this time. Well done, Sirin. That was just some basic magic. No, Sirin, you were really awesome. That's that. Is this what a true magic girl's power looks like? It's beyond my imagination. You work really hard, Sirin. That. Alright, let's move on. Ah, she's getting embarrassed. Ah, that's the end. Okay, last one. A few days later, the usually energetic Tereri remained unconscious on the white bed. Sirin stared at Tereri's quiet face. As she was weak, Tereri's cheek had lost much of their color. That. I used to complain about how loud you were, but I'm more used to that noisy you. When you wake up, I'll tell you everything that happened over these few days. I'm guessing that you'll giggle as you inch closer and say, that. Never mind. I'm going to imitate your silly words. I just want to tell you that I don't acknowledge your recklessness, but... Huh? What happened? Looks like you don't intend to change how willful you are. Valerie-senpai? No. She would never say something like that. How should I put it then? But an idiot like you obtained the miracle stone and uncovered the secret of magic curse, which has made the mature me super jelly. Valerie-senpai would never twist another person's heart. Who are you? I made a bigger discovery, and it's about the little secret in the prideful Sirin's heart. Do you want to hear it? You. Actually, Sirin was scared that she might never solve this problem called the Miracle Stone in her whole life. Sirin was scared that they might never come back. Valerie, Tereri, oh, and Berboli. They'd never come back. Stop it! And this is all that coward's fault. Sirin? A worthless imbecile who could do nothing right. Stop it already! Oh my god, I don't want Sirin to be like this or bully Sirin. I've already seen what Sirin past looks like and what she has gone through. Oh my god. She snapped and swung a heavy blow. The other jumped back, narrowly evading it. The girl who had Valerie's face only shrugged nonchalantly. Wait, no. I don't know if who is this, but let me guess. It's either Luna Kindred or the one who knows Valerie or the others was the Demon Lord, or someone else. That's only 3. You're as impulsive as ever, Sirin. You and your heart are equally simple. I don't need your judgment. Oh wait, I have to battle this? I never mind that. Why? Why haven't you disappeared? Why? Because I know you better than yourself. By the law of the jungle, you should be the one disappearing. What do you want? That. The quarrel vanished along with the illusion. In the ward, only Tereri's slow breathing could be heard. That. Sirin stared at the dark red crystal in her hand. She had no proof, but still found it suspicious. Is it the work of the Miracle Stone? But that illusion wasn't wrong. Sirin shook her head to drive this pesky thought away, but... Hey, how long have you been standing there? Sorry, I need to talk to you, so... Don't be nervous. I just fell asleep. Let's go talk outside. This is all we know. The Overseer and the Twilight Paladin both met a mysterious girl, but as far as I know, Tereri hasn't come into contact with her. We had different travels and encounters in 3 bubble universes, so we're unable to find a pattern. We did solve Twilight Paladin's problem, but it might have just delayed the arrival of the crisis. Wow, all that effort for nothing. Maybe not. Because the Ether Anchor is missing, we can do much in these 2 bubble universes. I pointed at the red crystal she was holding. This Ether Anchor is in our hands, since it's the original form of the Dark Lord and the future that magic girls would face after using the forbidden magic. And it just so happens that the force is restraining evil. Then, can destroy it before it becomes the Dark Lord to end the cycle of tragedy once and for all. What are you talking about? No! But... There's no buts. I said no and I mean it. Sirin held the gem closer, darted back to the ward and slammed the door shut. Sirin, Sorry. I. Volere Senpai is still in there. Volere Senpai is waiting for me to save her. I haven't tried. I haven't tried doing it. If it's destroyed, Volere Senpai will... The crying stopped after a long while. The door opened a crack. Sirin, sorry. I haven't forgiven you. Sirin gazed at the gem in her hand with tear stains on her face. Oh, you forgot. End there. I tried. I thought enough deduction and sincerity could make a difference, but nothing happened. I can't feel any fluctuations in the miracle stone. That girl Tereri made me think I could do it if I was as reckless as her. No, you did remarkably. Didn't your protection magic work? Maybe it's the first step, but I think it's a great start. But this isn't enough. Only knowing protection magic can help me recover the magical power that I once harnessed, but isn't nearly enough to help me save Volere Senpai and Tereri. I couldn't refute her. After all, this matter involved too many people and had too many uncertainties. Sorry, I'm just not as strong-willed as you. Don't mind it. It isn't the happy things that turned me into this. Maybe it was because of my self-ridicule. She gradually softened. Aside from Tereri, you seem to be worried about something else? That. Don't cry, Sirin. You're making me cry. From that day on, I realized that before the Dark Lord and the cycle of tragedy, even the powerful Magic Security Bureau was powerless. And instead of being of help to Boboli Senpai and Volere Senpai, magic girls like Tereri and I will only make them sacrifice themselves to protect us. So her pain doesn't only come from the indifference of the Bureau, but also, I knew the word would be powerlessness, but I didn't say it. Which is why I think, in the face of this colossal difficulty, rather than putting myself on the line, like Tereri. Oh, my hair. It's better to carry on their legacies and live a good lives so their sacrifices aren't in vain. As long as I do nothing adventurous or willful, I won't lose anything again. But Tereri, you're still affected by her, right? You've guessed it, haven't you? Yes, I'm the one who found out about Cerberus. Because you too worry about her. Yeah, of course. I go back and forth of any information I obtain, but she didn't hesitate at all to. In the end, this idiot actually got her hands on the Miracle Stone. To protect us, Senpai became the Miracle Stone. To rescue Senpai, Tereri found the Miracle Stone. And now the Miracle Stone is in my hands. But I can't do anything. Sirin used her sleeve to wipe her watering eyes with feigned composure. Aren't I foolish? Haha. I thought I really grew up the day I transformed into a magical girl for the first time at the Dark Castle. Sensible enough, calm enough, and composed enough to make everyone move after thorough plan. But growing up doesn't mean troubles and issues automatically go away. Where can I find the answers to the problems that can't be solved by growing up? Why are you staring at me like that? I'm just thinking this is what Princess Coming meant by the participants cannot see the whole picture. Do you people on the ship talk in riddles? Haha, not really. I think you already know the answer. You just haven't realized it yet. Like the situation that Twilight Paladin was in at that time. but the answer would become meaningless if told by others. You have to discover it yourself. I didn't expect you to tell me. Just you wait. I'll find a solution to this all. Good. That's the spirit. Hey, are you treating me like a kid? No, not at all. I do feel much better after getting that off my chest, though. Is this why that buffoon? Leaving that buffoon aside, I don't need to reconsider about magic girls, about the miracle stone, about Sirin. You're finally here. What's wrong, Ronnie? It's unlike you to look for me urgently. Did you lose a game and need my help? The hacker bit her lip and threw me a look. I immediately realized the gravity of the matter. She has made a new discovery. She bared the shoulder of the girl lying in the hospital bed and gestured for me to come closer. Sorry about this. When I saw 2 bite marks on Terry's shoulders, I was dazed. This is... Yes, the same as the bite marks we found on the Overseer and Twilight Paladin. After taking the situation into account, we can basically confirm that... Enough, Bronny. That's that. You lectured Sirin on life, but turns out you're the one who can accept reality. This joke is not funny. Wait, what? You can't avoid it. When that time comes, you'll have to make a choice. I know. I just need to think. Think from beginning to end. I don't know what that bite mark are, what caused it, but we need to know. And the problem with all the Teresas being forgetful. I don't know what to say. God. Oh, I wish I can. Yeah, I wish we could see the problem here. Oh, no. I wish we could see all the answers here. Please. Even if it continues like part 3 of this bubble universe, I don't care. I need answers. Okay. With that said, I don't have anything to say much since I already talked in the middle of the story, and all I have to say is, I don't like Sirin crying. If you hear me out. If you know the story of Sirin, even read the manga and even played the game, and even now, same old. She's crying, she's getting bullied or something. Well, she's not getting bullied here. Like she just have that low self-esteem, and I'm glad that Captain talk to her, and like what Sirin said, that get off of my chest or something. I'm really glad because in the same way, I don't mean it like I'm like that in real life, because I have friends and other people that I meet. I'm not meeting. Well, let me rephrase that. Okay. I have a lot of friends, and that new ones and old ones, that they're like consulting me about their problems, and especially those completely random people that I'm meeting at school or at work, that they're talking to me, and I'm a counselor to them. Like I have to be on counseling mode to consult them, and not put my past experiences onto them, or be or change in the fact that, oh, sorry, I was just talking about myself, that you need to change or like this, because all of us are different people and we experience different in the past. We might say that it's the same, but in a way it's completely different, and we have to like be observant or be thoughtful, or when we come to when we're comforting other people or consulting them. That's the only thing that I have to say. Okay, so first, I don't want to see Sirin cry anymore, and I think there's gonna be a character development in Sirin. Not that I think, because the way I see it, Sirin's clothes are different from the next version. It's just she is like a magical girl right now. In the future. Okay, so oh yeah, about myself. I attended HexCon on that was 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna put the pictures here. And I really had fun there, especially I met a lot of great people, I do say, and a lot of merch, but I was broke, so I was able just to afford stickers and food for myself and my sister when I got there. And I met my old friend from grade 8, and it was great. Thank you, Jacob, for hanging out with me at there at the site. But enough of that said. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like if you like the video, and I will see you to the next video of Honkai Impact 3rd. Johnny.